Hello everyone, welcome to the tutorial of the famous song Sweet Georgia Brown, which you will find in some details in the description. I modified the original key of E for G, so if you play on an acoustic piano, if this tone doesn't suit you, you will have to transpose as I did it. However, if you have a digital piano, do not hesitate to use transposition of the one. They are made also for that. Consult the manual if you don't know how to do it. It will be indicated to you in the transpose or transposition chapter. There are so many models, but it's always very simple and above all very useful also for adjusting your voice once you have taken the chords that I'm going to suggest you. Of course, as usual, my channel, you will find in another video under the title guide the whole song to help you with the general understanding. So there are many ways to play this song, starting with the easiest, of which we will see in detail and step by step some few different options. So let's start with the key. Where in the key of G. You see the original key is the key of E. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 root. I'm always talking in degrees and in natural scale. You see we have 4 alteration, and on the key of G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 root, we have just only 1 alteration. It will be really more easy. So and I should try to find an easy key, but and also to be able to sing to you the song, of course. So let me give you a trick just before to start, or to make difference between the major 7 and the 7 on the scale of natural. Always I'm talking in natural scale, of course, and in degrees. So from the root third fifth, you will always find the major 7 always a semitone below the root, and the 7 always a semitone below the major 7. Why? From the fifth, 1, 2, 3 semitone, it will be a third minor dominant, so G7 for example, and it's a third fourth semitone above the fifth. You see it will be a third major, so G major 7, G7, and of course for example C major 7, C7, okay, D major 7, D7, and it will be another trick if it doesn't work on all the keys, of course, with all the keys, and it will be really important to catch and to know this trick. Okay, so let's start with the introduction. We are in key of G, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 root. Okay, we start with introduction with a B flat. So I show you the chord for B flat, A flat, semitone below, A flat, and G. So E flat, the scale, what we need is just a triad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roots at fifth, so B flat, D, and F. And then we are descending a semitone below. On A, scale of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. Roots at fifth, okay? So we have A D flat, and E. And then we're descending a semitone below, so on A flat, scale of A flat. So we have A flat, C, and E flat, and then we resolve with the G, a semitone below, scale of G. We saw the scale of G. So root third fifth, G, B, D. So what I suggest is to play this song in slowly with a pump like this. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then this is in slow motion. I mean, I play the root, the chord, the root, the chord, the root, the chord, and the root, the chord. So it's in if I'm in speed a little bit faster, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pam 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 pam. Okay, but you can start really slowly. Okay, pam 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 pam. Okay, so again, B flat, A flat, A flat, sorry, G. Okay, so you play 2 times this small 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this suite. Okay. So and then two time you play two time, and then after we have C7. So root third fifth, the third is coming on the top. Okay, 1 2 C7, 3 4 F7, scale of F, 1 2 3. We saw the scale of C. Okay, so it was a 7. Okay, and then next one F7, scale of F, 1 2 3 4 5 6, major 7 root. So major 7, semitone below it's a 7. You see, you remember the trick. So root third fifth 7, F A C and E flat. So pum pum, and we resolve on the B flat, but the reverse of the fifth. Root third, the F at the fifth is coming at the bottom. Okay, and then we resolve by 1 2. The F root, the major, the sharp 5 and the 7, and the root on the top. The F. So A, C sharp, D sharp, and F. Okay. 1 2. Oh, pum pum. So and then you see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, or 7 8. It's up to you. We're going to have a look at some options, you see. So again, now in time, slowly, 1 from the start. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay. So again, on the name of the chord, B flat, A, A flat, G, C7, F7, B flat, F7 sharp 5. Okay, sharp 5 7. Okay, the third major and the root on the top. So and now we can start to sing. So, what is the rule? The rule will be, of course, you can play this song flat, but completely flat. I mean, like this. Maybe. Then, no gal maid has got a shade and sweet Georgia. That's not really interesting. I mean, what is interesting is to play the rule, is to play the root with your two hands and reverse the fifth. So where's the fifth? I will show you exactly the two notes that you should, but it will be really easy, because I mean, you play just not at the same time. 1 2 3 4. Okay, you play the chord, the root, the chord, the fifth, the reverse of the fifth, the chord again. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4, and then of course in slow motion start, and then you sing on the same time. No gal maid has got a shade on sweet Georgia brown, and then like this you can make some progress, you see. So it's not important to be in a minor mode or major mode for the so if you don't know perfectly your scale, I will give you 1 2 3 4 5 at the fifth. So the root, but the D is coming in the bottom. So we're going to play these two notes. 1, the G, the chord, the G, G B D, and then D, that's the fifth, you see, at the bottom, and G again. So, and then we sing on. No gal maid has, in slow motion of course, no gal maid has got a shade on sweet Georgia brown. Then next chord, C7. You can just play the third, the fifth, and the seventh will be enough. I mean the E, the G, and the B flat. But with the root, where the fifth, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, that G. So we play the root and we return the we return the fifth. So C and G. To the feet, but also need a sweet Georgia brown. So, but then another option, you can make a transition between the both. I mean, no gunman has gone a shade on sweet Georgia Brown, and then ba-dum bum bum. Okay, G F E D, and then you're landing boom on the C. Pom 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 pom. Okay, so it's an option. You can go directly, no gunman has got a shade on sweet. So, and also another option, you can play the second or the 9. You see 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root 9, that's also the 9. So we say 9 because it's an extension, but you can make an alternance between the both, you see, like this. No gunman has got a shade on sweet Georgia Brown, you see. But it's up to you. You can stay on with the root, or instead of the root, play the 9. You see, and make the alternance. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Example. Pum, pum, pum. And then I speed up. Okay. You see, I'm not born with that. You know. It's a long time I'm doing that. Okay. So you can use the transition if you want, G, F, E, C, E, D, and then on the C7. It's an option, or directly, Georgia Brown. 2 left feet, but oh so neat, as sweet Georgia Brown. And then same thing, you can go directly on the F7, the next chord, or pom 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 pom. You can just play C, D, E, and boom, landing on the F. Pom, 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 pom. We are going to play the F7, F, A, C, and E flat, and F with C. Pom, pom, pom. So they, with the lyrics, they all sighed and wanna die for sweet Georgia Brown. I tell you just, and then I tell you just why. B flat, the reverse of the B flat. You remember the fifth is coming at the bottom. Okay. So F, B flat, D with the root on B flat. Why? With the F, you know why. You know. Okay, 1, 2, 1. Okay, why? You know. And then again the F on the F7. You know I don't lie. B flat again. And then now the transition chord, we're just time to put the root and the A minor 7, not much, and we're resolving on the D7. So A minor 7, scale of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root, roots on minor, 5th and the 7. I suggest to put the 7 on the bottom, here, G, A, C, E, okay? Not much, and to use, it's up to you. You can use the root position of the D on the scale of D, root set 5th 7, but you see you can reverse the root. You have another one, the third, and we go back on the root position. You see, it's up to you. I mean, you decide. This one will be interesting because F sharp, A, C, and D. So I tell you why. You know I don't lie, not much, you see? So in slow motion, they all sighed and want to die for sweet Georgia Brown. I tell you why. You know I don't lie, not much, okay? And then that's the end of the first verse. So what I suggest now, it's you can go directly, so you can play D and A, and then you go on the you jump on the second verse. He has been said she knocks, but you can make a transition like this, pom pom pom, from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, because we have no scale, you see, of G, so we have an A sharp. We should use the A sharp, and then we're landing on the G, or from the D you can descending D, C, B, A, D, C, B, A, and you go back on the top, you see, or pom 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 pom, and then boom. There's two options, or the third one is nothing. I mean, you jump directly line, not much. You go directly, you see on the next verse. Or bam, ba-dum, bum, bum, and then bum. Options. You decide, it's up to you. Oh, so and now let's have a look on it will be the same chords. So G, you can make an alternate same thing if you want or not. It's another option. It's been said she knocks in there when she lands in town. Ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. For example, or directly down. So C7, C and G, same thing. Since she came, why it's a shame, or she goes him down. And now it's something changed. We are going to the D7. So you can make a fancy, it's another option. C, C sharp, and D. Fellas. And then, so D, F sharp, A, C. Fellas, what we have? She can. G minor 7, the G, the third minor, you see, 3 semitones above the root. The 5th and the 7th, so G, B flat, D, and F. So again, fellas, she can, must be, fellas. But you can play inside if you want the D7, okay? It's exactly the same thing. Fellas, she ain't met, okay? And then we resolve by Georgia climber, Georgia name, sweet Georgia brown, okay? And then bum, bum, bum. So again, slowly from the scene, from the C7. Since she came, with it a shame, oh she goes him down. Fella, she came, must be. So 1, 2, okay. Fellas, donc D7. Fella, she ain't met, okay. G, D, and then Georgia. So B flat, clam A, Georgia, A flat, nem G, C7 sweet, C with G, C, F7, Georgia. So just the root and then the second time the chord, sweet. So sweet Georgia. F7, brown, B7, B flat, sorry, and then we resolve by the F sharp 5 7, same chord that we've got on. We've done that on the introduction. Okay, so now from this transition, you see that you why, you know, I don't lie, not much. Second verse. It's been said she knocking there when she lands in town. Bum, 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 bum. For example, okay, or you go directly. Since she came, why it's a shame, or she goes down. Fella, she can must be. Fella, she ain't with me. Georgia claim, or on the root position, more simply, Georgia claim, Georgia never sweet, Georgia brown, okay. And then now there's a lot of lyrics. I mean, I think it's at the original lyrics. We go back on the first verse, and then we will have another original for the end verse. But Ella Fitzgerald or Frank Sinatra, there are a lot of singers because it's a really popular song. There's different words and lyrics. So I don't know, but it will be exactly the same thing. You know, you can apply all those codes on all the lyrics that you can find, or you appreciate, you agree. I don't know, but I mean. That I think that the start of 1925 from Ben Burney, but I can make a mistake, but it will be exactly the same thing. So we go back on the first verse. So I don't come back and play speed because you know, no God made us go to shade on sweet Georgia Brown. To the feet, but also need a sweet Georgia Brown. So sudden wanna die for sweet Georgia Brown. I tell you why, you know I don't line up man. And then now that the last verse that we're gonna use. So all those gifts, okay, so G, so 1 2 3 4, okay, 1 2 3 4, they will be exactly the same thing, okay. So all those, that the lyrics change. All those gifts, those colors give to sweet Georgia Brown. So maybe simply directly C7 or ba-dum bum bum or directly. They buy clothes, fashion shows with $1 down. Oh boy, D7, tip your hat, G minor 7, oh joy, is this way, or this way, D7, oh joy, she's a cat, and then we finish by B flat, was that Mr. A, and it ends A flat, a sister, G7, sweet C7, F7 with C, okay, pom pom, that's the fifth, okay, Georgia Brown, B flat, and then no, but you can start again to sing the song, pam pam, and if you want to finish the song or sing another verses that you appreciate or you'll find, because I know there's a lot, and but it will be exactly you didn't find no other chords. I mean, I simplify. Okay, so and then maybe like this. What I suggest is a B flat root, C major, fifth, major 7, and a 9. It will be a D minor 7 if the root was not the B flat, but. You see, but in fact you can just finish with a B flat or with a major 7 like this if you don't agree the 9, but like this, because it's a fading sometime with the Office Girl. There's a lot of option. I mean, if you want to finish, but you can start again, sweet Georgia Brown, and then no God made I suppose a shade on sweet Georgia Brown. Children feed with those so need a sweet Georgia Brown. You see? So maybe we'll see again from the between the transition of the third. It will be exactly the same verse of the song, okay? No God made us go to shade on sweet Georgia Brown. Pom 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 pom, for example. So you can play the C7 just with this triad, or like this, or like that. You see, you decide. I think it like this is pretty good. C G, okay. So two left feet, but also need a sweet Georgia Brown. Pom 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 pom, for example, or directly F7. They all sigh and want to die for sweet Georgia Brown. I'll tell you just why. You know I don't line up man. Pom 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 pom, and the last one. All those gaithers could get to sweet Georgia Brown. Pom 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 pom. They buy clothes at fashion shows with $1 down. Pom pom pom. D7, oh boy, tip your hat. Oh joy, She's a cat, was that Mr. and the sister sweet Georgia Brown. Bye 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 bye. Or if you want, you can finish with a 7 if you want, but it will be more interesting to finish with a 9. Well, it's up to you. I mean, or just with a B flat, really simply. So I hope you enjoy, because it's so beautiful song. It's really popular. You will find a lot of versions of this, but everybody knows this splendid music. She has 98 years old at this time, so really near, really close to the century. So, but it's a splendid melody, and I hope you appreciate it. She will be. You will find it in a playlist that I'm calling standards, with a lot of other so beautiful melody, with My Funny Valentines, Over the Rainbows, etc., etc. So if you have the curiosity to explore all the content on my channel, you will discover my passion for the bossa nova. So I've dedicated a playlist for the King of One, Carlos Tom Jobim, but also for Vinicius de Moraes, for Toquinho, and the playlist Latin, very, very, very important, with a lot of content. And my passion also for Michel Legrand. And check it out, the transposition key, because sometimes that's the equation that I'm trying to do, is to give you, to offer to you a really easy scale. You see, from the E is not an easy scale, G is an easy scale, but and then I can. It will be really too low for me, and you see, I'm getting older, and I'm lost my voice, so I should reduce my. And I'm doing what I can. So, but I didn't have complaint. This is not a problem. I'm just here for not to make a performance, perform. I'm just here for to show you the guide and tutorial. I didn't have any ambition, of course. So thank you very much for your attention, your patience, sharing your passion, and I hope you enjoy. This is really for beginners, and I think you can, of course, you can play a bam 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 bam. Okay. No young man has got a shit and sweet Georgia Brown. Your feet doesn't need a sweet Georgia Brown. The old southern water that for sweet Georgia Brown. Tell you why. You know I don't lie, no man. It's been said she knocking dead when she landing on. Of course, you can play in ballad like this. You have the chords. You do. It's up to you. And now you appropriate the song. But I think it's more interesting to play like this. With a small, yes, it's a small pump. Pum 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 pum, and then if you practice, young man got children, three Georgia boy. To the feet with us need the sweet Georgia boy. Boys, I want to die with sweet Georgia boy. No, it's ridiculous. What I mean, you say you training, and you're right. There's no problem. Thank you very much, and I tell you bye-bye, and see you for the next adventure. Thank you for your attention. Bye-bye.